Hi everyone, I'm Kritika. Welcome to Kitaabi Cabins. I'm here to recommend you a few books that will actually make you feel sad. Now, don't tell me that you do not listen to some particular songs and watch movies that do not make you feel sad. So, you can read books also for that emotion. So, just allow me to help you out with some recommendations, alright? The first book that I want to talk about is Night by Elie Wiesel. It is a memoir, and Elie was a Holocaust survivor. And in this book, he has written about his experiences in the German concentration camp at Auschwitz, along with his father when he was taken away when he was a little child. The book is a small bundle of some heart wrenching pages. It is around 100 and 110 pages. It is a small book, which is enough because I don't think those heavy emotions can take you so far as a reader. The book talks about a lot of things, about loss of faith in human relationships and human decency. Elie talks about how he faced challenges in dealing with faith and dealing with God when he saw life at the most brutal forms. And he saw that people are capable of some very harsh things. It talks about the turning point in life or the tables turning in a parent-child relationship. He was merely a teenager and he saw that the life at the concentration camp was physically more brutal for the father, so he had to step up and take charge and start taking care of him at a very young age. Elie Wiesel also won a Nobel Peace Prize, and he started an organization to help out the survivors of Holocaust or people who have lost their loved ones, along with his wife later on. The second book that I'm going to talk about is called Turtles on the Way Down by John Green. Now, this book, a little bit different from John Green's other books. This is a book where the main protagonist is dealing with anxiety and OCD. And it addresses a very beautiful point, or a very important point rather, about the people who are dealing with anxiety is that, first of all, the challenge lies that you have to explain it to yourself what you're feeling, how you're feeling, and to notice the patterns of what is going on with you. And the second most challenging thing is that there lies a barrier which comes with language, communication, and words in your vocabulary when you're trying to explain it to other person who has never experienced what you are going through, which becomes a whole another challenge for in itself when you're expecting help from someone. Other person can only help you when they can understand what you're going through. This topic usually revolves around metaphors and analogies, which I think John Green has done really well in a few snippets of the book. The third book that I want to talk about is Call Me By Your Name. As much as I would love to talk about this book and its film adaptation as well at length, I will try to summarize my thoughts for this one. This book is very scenic, very artistic and emotional, and very intriguing, engaging, addictive, everything at the same time. The visuals where the storyline is happening are so vivid that you can imagine yourself on a vacation, that you are just lounging there near the poolside where Elio is, or under the apricot tree, and you're just enjoying your breakfast. And the protagonist, Elio, his conversation with the family, with his parents, with Oliver, or mostly with himself, what he's going through. They're heartbreaking and very passionately written. The book is much more engaging in Elio's own internal turmoil than the film adaptation. But it is very intriguing, and you always just want to know what it is that is going on in Elio's head. You might tear up while reading this book, but it is definitely worth it. The next book that I want to talk about is The Adivasi Will Not Die. It is an anthology of short stories. One of the short story goes by the same name as the title of the book, The Adivasi Will Not Die. It is a reflection or interpretation of the hierarchical nature of society, how there is always someone more powerful than you, how is someone more richer than you, or you are always on the receiving end of something. You're not involved in the decisions, but rather you're just taking the decisions and living in someone else's world. What makes the story sad is because there is a hint of reality, hint of truth in them. These are my recommendations, and I assure you that it will be a good reading experience. So do tell me which book you pick up first from the list and put down in the comments and let me know. And I'll see you next time.